Peace and light, everybody. It's your girl Janae back with a new video. Tonight is about a special conversation, a self-love and self-care little tip of the night, finding myself. We all go through different stages in life of where we go through our confused stage, our awkward stages of going through doing these stupid ass patterns, looking foolish, looking stupid like a clown, like not knowing our worth, not knowing how much important and valuable we are as beautiful queens out here. And let me tell you, like, it took me a long time to really get myself together, not getting my emotions out here with my mental. Like, you gotta learn how to separate your emotions and your mental, because you can't put them all together, because then you'll be all over the place. And finding yourself starts with you stop focusing on the outside, but really knowing who you are, knowing how to like self-reflect on that reflection you see in the mirror. Like, you know what, I need to change. I need to better myself. What have I accomplished in life? And I ask myself those questions all the time. So how do I find myself? It's about really sitting down myself and like saying, hey, Janae, what have you done these last couple of years? What have we actually improved on? What have we actually took away from past relationships, from our past self, from these lessons? And it's like, if you are doing the same, not doing progressing the same patterns and moving backwards, then you're not getting your life together. You need to stop looking foolish. Stop. You need to grow up and get your life together. But how I find myself is by telling myself I need to change. I need to better myself. I am worthy of so much. You should never compromise what you want. You should not be comfortable on somebody else's standards. Like, honey, you like clowns? Then you are the clown. You think you gotta compromise your me for somebody else. Like, get it together. Like, how I find myself is about really knowing who I want to become, knowing the role I want to possess in the future. And it's like, we gotta speak into the future existent. We gotta live in the moment, but see, it's not about living the past, it's about living the moment, and then from the moment to rest of the future. But honestly, it's just knowing who you want to become in life, knowing what you want to do with your life. If you want to do the same thing in life and not want more for yourself, then congratulations, your life already been planned from the jump. If you want to do something that's different, life changing, that's gonna fulfill your needs, that's gonna leave a legacy, a foundation, start getting your journal, get your pen, start writing different goals, setting boundaries for yourself, being committed, being obligated to really hold yourself accountable for your actions. And honestly, it's not overnight. You can just say, well, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna know what I want to do. No, you need to really go through these lessons, go through these pain, go through these go through a lot of shit for you to be appreciative of what you have. Honestly, like, going back, I was like, what was I thinking? Why didn't I take myself seriously? Why did I let people take me as a joke and not really respect myself, my worth? So finding yourself is not about changing your looks or looking good and sexy. I mean, it's part of it. But finding yourself is about knowing who you are and knowing people, let me phrase that, knowing that people better take you seriously. You better set your price, set your standards, set your worth, and start placing somebody else for your happiness. Your happiness should not come from other people. Your happiness should come from within. Like, I spent years, like, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know what I wanted to become. I knew I had a sense of self-love and fashion and lingerie and my spiritual self with my crystals, but I didn't know how they're going to tie into what I really want to do in life. And honestly, with me having a life path number 7, I am a healer, but it took time for me to really dig deep down, to be vulnerable, to be in a fuck up stage in life and say, you know what, I need to be to myself to get to know all of Janae. I didn't know what hurts, what don't hurt. So in life, I can learn from this and be my testimony to somebody else and let them think hard about life, let them think about what they've been doing for the last couple of years. Like, I'm not saying you don't have it all together. You're not supposed to have it all together. But you need to have a sense of matter, know what direction you want to go into, honestly. But overall, as I can say, don't be focused on relationships. Don't be focused on him or her or this and that. Focus on yourself, because when you focus on yourself, you wanna not be so distracted by the bullshit. You're not gonna be so concerned with what don't concern you. Like, stop putting so much energy into things that's out of your control. If you want something, do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. So finding yourself much more, it's just a deeper conversation, but that's just the basic foundation of how to find yourself. And it starts with you again, taking that time for yourself, that maintenance, that self-care, to heal, to really want better for yourself, and to stop living for other people's expectation, but to know to live your truth and be your truth. I always say, be your truth, live your truth, and take ownership of your life, because you have the power. We have a free choice to life, people. We make what we want to make. We want to go be over here doing God know what, then that's your freedom of choice. Or you'll be over here being like, I look up to so many people, like a lot of black women doing their thing, like Zendaya, how she was the first black woman to, young, in my generation, to win an Emmy. Like, if you want to be somebody, you gotta put in the work, the time, the effort, the energy. Honestly, like, you gotta like set your standards high and know your worth. Don't be playing with these people like decks of cards. You would have played decks of cards and with these lessons, boom, boom, boom. But overall, just know your worth, find yourself, know who you want to become. Live a legacy. Be remembered. Don't let nobody come play you. Like, you have control. But anyway, that's just a basic intro, and the advice for tonight is about taking leadership. Take control on what you need to do. Stop putting it to the side, because somebody is lacking. If you got time to go do da 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 with somebody else, or da 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 with a whole nother person or body, be consistent with yourself. Push yourself first. Stop making time for somebody who don't give a fuck about you, because they don't care about you. They don't want you to see you grow. They don't want you to win. Like, this is your season to win, take yourself seriously, to be the best version of yourself. So I hope this inspires somebody tonight to love yourself and to be serious. Love.